Bring in now senior editor of Reason Magazine, Robby Soave. So, Robby, it's good to see you, and I think I know you well enough to get your response to this airline idea. It's about time. Is that right?
Absolutely, it's about time. The CEOs of several airlines have testified before Congress a few weeks ago that the air quality on airplanes is actually superior. It's more filtered even than in the ICU. So it is long past time to get rid of these restrictions that, by the way, make it virtually impossible for parents to travel with very young children. We have to keep the mask on the whole time. And it's been militantly enforced by the plane staff, right, again, at the behest of the government. I say it's yes, get rid of it. It's not necessary.
Well, this is the thing that I struggled with from the beginning on this, Robby, because I always felt like, I mean, even early on, we'd heard that these planes were not necessarily super spreaders, because if they were, wouldn't the flight attendants and the pilots all been getting it? And they didn't.
Yeah, absolutely. And look, we all know now that the masks that you're required to wear, these cloth masks, they help maybe a little bit, certainly, and people who want more protection can do that, or they can choose to wear an even better mask. But in the face of Omicron and whatever's coming next, this is things getting more and more contagious, thankfully less and less deadly, and people who are vaccinated are extremely protected. But you can't convince me that we can mask our way out of this at this point. When the wave comes, people seem to get it pretty much regardless of what personal protective measures they're taking. And vaccination is really the important thing, not masking.
Yeah. Let's talk a little bit about, speaking of vaccinations, what's happening in New York now, because we have the situation where Kyrie Irving of the Brooklyn Nets can now play in home games. It used to be he couldn't play in home games, but he could play on the road because New York has its vaccine restrictions, and they've now flipped that. And again, we're calling this COVID common sense again. I'm guessing you're going to say it's about time.
Yeah, it's absolutely about time. Look, the person who is most affected by being vaccinated or not being vaccinated is that person. It would be one thing if it was still true that when you got vaccinated, you were so unlikely to get COVID that you weren't going to spread it to anyone else. Look, we now know that's just not true. What the vaccines are for is making it so that the person who gets the vaccine is not going to get, or is very unlikely to get extremely sick with COVID. Mm-hmm. It's not really protecting anyone else. So the argument for requiring it for the good of other people, I just don't see how you can really justify that. If people, very healthy people like athletes, want to make a different choice than getting vaccinated, I think that's between them and their doctor. It's not a matter of public policy. You can't justify it.
Right. And I know you and I have talked about this before, Robby, but I've kind of lost track of all the guidelines. I don't even know what we're supposed to or not supposed to do anymore. But I didn't realize until today that visiting players could play in New York, but Kyrie Irving couldn't. And I'm still not quite sure I understand that, which led me to want to ask you today, 2 years out now, let's say 5 years from now, we're going to look back. What have we learned at the end of all of this? Because we were laughing today, remembering how we were washing down our groceries and stripping in the garage and taking a shower every time we get home.
I think we will not remember fondly, frankly, how the health authority figures responded to this crisis with very, very confusing guidelines, with restrictions that often did more harm than good. And I'm thinking about the restrictions on the availability of early testing. The CDC totally botched that by actually restricting the testing supply. The perfect was the enemy of the good for them. So I think there's been a lot of loss in confidence in our public health bureaucracy, and I think it's well deserved. And we're just beginning to see the ill effects beyond the disease, the social ill effects. This rowdiness you were just talking about in Miami, I know rowdiness at spring break is nothing new, but we're seeing rowdiness and increased crime and just bad social behavior that I think is in large part a result of how miserable people were under lockdowns and other things for so long. So yeah, let's maybe be more mindful of trade-offs next time.
Well, all right, Robby. Hey, the brick wall and the bookcase behind you, impressive. And as always, the hair on point. Good to see you, my friend. Thank you for watching. Click the red subscribe button below so you can get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.